Hi, Jim Laird from Jim Laird Strength and Conditioning. Um, it's been a really weird rainy couple days here in Lexington, so I thought it was a great time to jump on here and shoot a video. One of the things that I really like to use with clients are different tools, different pieces of equipment that's going to allow people to get in the best position possible for them to add resistance as soon as possible, because the faster we can add resistance, the faster we can do real work, the faster people are going to get results. Granted, they're taking care of themselves and sleeping and all that kind of stuff. But this is a tool called the landmine tool, or the Bruno attachment. I guess you could come up with all sorts of fun names for it. But this has come up with a guy named Ben Bruno. And if you don't know who Ben is, he's a really interesting dude that started with a blog like years ago where he basically highlighted cool lifting stuff on the internet and started a blog like that. He worked at Mike Boyle's place, and then he ended up going out to California. He works with a lot of celebrities in his garage, or I don't know if it's his garage, but he has a really small space, and so he does a lot of stuff with the landmine. And the landmine is also one of my favorite tools to use with people because it really helps get people in a good position. It's so versatile in what you can do with it, and it doesn't really take up a lot of space, and you can always use it anywhere, really. You can go to a commercial gym, put a bar in the corner, like put a towel in there to make sure you don't wreck the wall. But a lot of times you can jam it in the side of a squat rack. There's also this little tool that you can buy that goes on the end of it. I don't know exactly what the name of it is, but it's like a little attachment on the bottom that allows you to turn it into a landmine. There's also another piece that you can put the bar in that's in plates. So you can put in plates. That works really well. I have a couple of those as well that I used to use when I did classes here. But this attachment's really neat because one of the drawbacks of the landmine, especially if you're going to do things like RDLs or any kind of lifting of it, it's a really difficult, it's fairly thick. The bar is fairly thick, so it's hard, especially for a lot of the female clients that I train, for them to hold on to it. So this attachment it's a nicely knurled, smaller piece. It's about the same size as a regular bar. And then this attachment on here allows us to do goblet squats and stuff. So I'm just going to put this on here, and I'm going to show you a lot of the variations. And a lot of people are going to, if you go to benbruno.com, and I don't get any credit for this or anything, I just like to share good information. But this bad boy you can just fit into a gym bag, and it's indestructible. A lot of people are going to complain it's a little expensive at $100, but you get what you pay for, and it's made in the U.S. So we need to do a better job of supporting industry that's in this country anyways. But this sucker just goes right on the bar like this here. And one of my favorite exercises is single leg RDL. And with a regular landmine, the problem is it's hard to hold on to. So you can pick this thing up, and you can see it's nice and easy to hold on to. And I can get in my split, and I can push right back into my landmine just like that and keep everything in a good position. It's also really good. I have a lot of ladies that have a hard time holding on to a kettlebell for whatever reason, but for some reason, because of this setup, they have a lot easier time holding on to this bar, the ball like this. It's easier for them to squat. It's easier if you can do lunges in this position. Single leg or single arm deadlifts, I really like this for setting up, so kind of almost like a suitcase carry, but you're doing a single arm deadlift. It's a really nice way to do that. You could also do rows with it. You could set it up and row it. So it's a really, really versatile tool. And one of my favorite variations of this, of course, you can do the regular landmine holding it like this, but with my shoulder stuff, like from all the years of powerlifting and then multiple car accidents, my right shoulder is just destroyed. I really like pressing with my hand on the ball like this. You can see my hand position right there. And it just really feels good, So that allows me to press, a lot of people to press, and it also kind of changes it up a little bit. So if you don't want to load it up as much, but you want it to be a little bit challenging, and it kind of works things in a little bit different way. So I would highly suggest checking out this tool, and it's great for top bar tosses, all that kind of stuff. It just makes the landmine that much more easy to use, and I think it's well worth the price. So go check out Ben Bruno. I'll leave a link to his Instagram in the description, and go to his website, pick up this. He's got a bunch of other things too, and I would definitely follow him. He's on TV, he's a rock star, all that good stuff. But there's something simple that you can use with yourself and with your clients to give you a little more options when it comes to getting people to jump in and start doing stuff right away.